Once he did HBO, man, it went from like a couple thousand to like 10,000 people in that joint. And then, I mean, like me and Katt got a real friendship. It ain't like,
it's like, not just business.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, that's my really my friend, like, you know, like, and he's blessed me.
Now there you go.
Not only with like financially, but he's blessed me, like opening his audience up to me.
There you go.
So, you know, when I go on tour, you know, they come to see Katt Williams, but they're gonna see Red Grant too.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't
real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Speaking of meeting people, I'm curious. You and Katt Williams, I mean, dynamic. How did y'all even link up? As far as what was that chance meeting? What was that joke that was told? What was that set that made y'all say, man, let's do this on a long-term basis?
No, I don't think it was like, I think when Katt used to host at Hollywood Park in Los Angeles, and that was one of the spots that you can go to and tell jokes. And he used to, I mean, when I say he used to destroy that joint, he used to destroy that joint. So everybody used to go up there. He was the host. You come up there and you rock out. But then when he finally got on, I didn't know my man was all right, you know. I was seeing my man looking around and shit. I was like, all right, what's going on? Are we about to cut the interview?
No.
Shit, this nigga was looking for some weed or something. What the hell was he looking for? This shit got real for a second. Everybody stopped. I looked at my assistant like, what's going on? All right, we're gonna wrap this up. He was looking hard too. You find it? Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, cool. No, you know. So I had stopped telling jokes for like about 2 years, and started working at Viacom producing television shows. I produced like about 25 shows for the network. I wasn't even telling jokes, and when I came back to California, Linnell was having a birthday party or some type of party at this club, and Katt came through, and once it was all over, he was like, you know, he about to start his tour, and did I want to come on tour with him? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And this is before he did HBO.
The special.
Yeah, so, but once he did HBO, man, it went from like a couple thousand to like 10,000 people in that joint. And then, I mean, like me and Katt got a real friendship. It ain't like,
it's like, not just business.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, that's my really my friend, like, you know, like, and he's blessed me.
Now there you go.
Not only with like financially, but he's blessed me, like opening his audience up to me.
There you go.
So, you know, when I go on tour, you know, they come to see Katt Williams, but they're gonna see Red Grant too.
There you go.
So I get a chance.
Which is just as good. If not, sometimes better.
Well, see,
I'm gonna say it.
Well, no, Katt's the man. You know what I'm saying? And he put on so many people.
Yeah.
That are like big celebrities right now. Like he give people like opportunities, and if you mess it up, it's on you.
So Red, I got to ask you then, and this is, I just want your thoughts on this because this is touchy, because I know you mess with everybody. So
I don't mess with everybody.
Not mess with everybody, but you know.
Okay.
Katt, of course, you know, shout out to Linnell. Katt really went to defense for Linnell after, of course, he saw the Tiffany Haddish movie and things with Kevin Hart. And then, of course, Kevin Hart and Katt had a back and forth about Tiffany kind of moving past a lot of other female comedians. Kevin said his piece. Katt, of course, said his piece. Who's to say who's right or wrong? It's our perspective. What is your thoughts as far as just what they both were saying at the time, as far as, Linnell and then seeing what Tiffany Haddish was able to do in such a short time frame. Not saying she didn't put in work, but there were some other people that were up, that could have had a chance as well. What are your thoughts with just Katt and Kevin Hart's perspective on that scenario?
Well, I mean, I talk about it on YouTube, man. You can Google what I said about that, my perspective on that. I mean, that's my true perspective. Over, I don't know, 10 million views on it.
Yeah, no, it is.
But I just look at life like two moguls. I'm not even in their world. Like I can't even imagine being in their world. But if at that time, at that moment, I was just like, I didn't want to see two black men beefing. Yeah, facts. And I've been knowing Tiffany a long time. And I just think that the more, like, most people in that moment would have threw fuel on the fire. But I just feel like, we beef enough.
Amen. As
African Americans. A lot of times we don't even know what we beefing about. But they had a real situation going on. But I just don't get involved with who beefing with who and why. Just my and K-Dub he know my personality. I don't get involved with that, but that's my friend. So I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna ride with him to the end. That's what I do. But I made my statement and what I said, and that's just how I felt at that moment. It's a lot of people that's get on that shouldn't be on. There's a lot of people that's on, lose it, get it back. I just know it ain't too many people can mess with me on the hardwood.
Amen.
And you can get your favorite comedian, whoever you think your favorite comedian is, and you can put them up behind me and let me go up right in front of them. They ain't gonna want that smoke no more. There's a very few people that can handle that smoke. And I learned a lot from K-Dub, man. I mean, the man creates hour special every year, 2 hour special, 2 hours of a special every year. I mean, his creative thoughts is like out of this world. So, and he is a genius for that reason. And people just need to do more research on what's going on and not getting involved with the beefs and stuff like that. Me myself, I don't beef with nobody. And if they beef with me, fuck them.
Real life.